Come on. Let's get. Come on. Go girl. Right, we're harrowing today with the jar mat. Gonna go and do a bit of a turd busting and moss tugging. And us. Yeah. Get on with it. This particular set of harrows we've got from our friends at Chippenham Farm Sales, and you know what, for the money I think it's actually quite good value. I won't say how much because he gave me a good deal and I don't want to drop him in it, but you know, there's no effort. Push the lever, they go down, pull the lever, they come up. Simple, just like me. Right, we'll take a look outside. Okay, the harrows are pretty well put together. We went for the galvanised ones. They're not that much dearer than the painted. It was about 50 quid. So, nice heavy construction. These things are nice and heavy, so they definitely do the work in the ground. So we'll have a look at a bit of before and after. So this is how the grain looks, and the turds that I want to break up. This is what I don't want. This is what's the badgers are coming in, turning up, and that's what they're after. That fella. So if I can break it up, get rid of the turds, and basically turn them into this, rots down in the ground better, no worms, or less worms. And there's my foot. Tiger. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, the jar mats, these chaps. We got rid of our Opico grass harrows and we've got the jar mats literally for this reason, to break up the cowpats. Get rid of the issue with worms hiding underneath them. Again, there's this chap. This is what the old badger wants. So if I can break that up and get rid of that issue, maybe discourage the badgers from coming out here, and just reduce my TB burden a bit more. So yeah, let's make the camera on the tractor and we'll do a bit. So there you are, the jar mat. So looking up close, you can kind of see what it does. Pulls up the odd stone from last week's muck bedding. It just takes out little chunks. It's almost like it's a seed stitched into it, but it's not. It just takes out little bits. Gets a bit of air in the soil. Hopefully stops the drain or helps the drainage. Little stone there. But that's why we use a jar mat. Well, as you know, we've had a drought recently, and managing the grass, trying to keep stuff around for the cattle has been difficult. And this piece of grass is 7 acres. I wasn't going to harrow, but there's quite a lot of dead grass in it. There's also some moss in there, and even though it's probably 3 inches long, I think I'm going to harrow it anyway. Give it a week, I think it'll recover okay, especially get this weather that we're having now. And just pull the thatch out of it, just give some grass and whatever seeds in there a chance to get to them soil and germinate. So, agree or not, I'm doing it. Going about 10 kilometres an hour, 6 miles an hour, which seems to suit the jar mat. Pulling quite a lot of crap out, and finding old cow turds behind the tree. I must prune that sometime. So this little piece of the field we're in now, very, very flat. In fact, there's even a bit of a basin in it. It holds water. So it's either flooded or completely bone dry. Yeah, that's pulling enough crap out of here to make it worthwhile doing. So you don't want to watch that for the next hour and a half. So I just crack on by myself. Making a bit of progress now. Got the corners evened out. I'm starting with straight lines now. I like straight lines. you're not going to know that. More observant of you might have noticed that water tank's got 2 service boxes. I'll tell you why. As most of you already know, cattle drink a lot of water. So when I was putting the mains water supply down here, excuse my shadow, I put a second pipe in, piggybacked it, so all the water comes from the barns up there, but there's a lot of barn roof up there. I picked up 2 3,000 litre galvanised tanks that came from Highgrove House, actually, in Prince Charles, or one of his estates. And one of these, that one there, is gravitational water, it's rainwater. In fact, that's what's in the tank now. We've got the main switched off because we've had some rain and the tank's got half filled. But what we do in the summer, when the water's getting a bit short, both of these are switched on, both taps are on, but the mains ballcock is set lower. So what happens is the gravitational water is favoured, but when the cattle drink a lot, and this can't keep up because it's quite low pressure, the mains kicks in as well. So a certain amount of fluoride gets into the water, keeps it clean. So I reckon the cattle can empty those tanks in about 10 days, 3,000 litres in 10 days. So the savings that I make on my water bill, because I'm on a water meter, is worth the extra effort of putting 2 pipes down here. I can isolate both, and they've both got taps on, and 2 service boxes. We have small tanks as well, because tanks are alright, but cattle then drinking it turns sour. So there you go. That's why some of our tanks have 2 service boxes. Me being tight, really, that's what it is.